A small victory for a Mission family. They had been waiting for years for justice in their daughter's case. Channel 5's Crystal Martinez has the details.
The magistrate judge, a matter has been pending almost 2 years regarding a fairly complex issue about whether or not private contractors who work for the government have the same immunities the government may have. And the magistrate ruled they do not.
Attorney Tim Maloney represents the Cox family, and he's discussing a new ruling that says private companies contracted by the government can now be held accountable if a company employee commits a crime. And while that may seem like a relatively small thing, to the family of Sissy Cox, it's a ray of hope.
She was so happy to sign up and join and fight for her country, but she got a living hell.
Beatrice Cox, Sissy's mother, says her daughter was an airman stationed in Ohio when she was sexually assaulted by a supervisor.
So they decided to move her to San Antonio to be closer to us. So they put her at SAMCS.
But instead of getting help at the San Antonio Military Medical Center, she was assaulted again, this time by a certified nurse's assistant that happened to be a contracted employee.
A nurse raping a patient is just unheard of, and especially in a military hospital. It's just unthinkable.
Finally, after battling depression and dealing with the assaults, Sissy took her own life in a hospital parking lot in May of last year. The nurse's assistant who assaulted her pleaded guilty and received 72 months in federal prison. But the company or companies that hired him had never been held accountable. But with this ruling in the case, they can be.
If you're active duty military, regardless if it's a sexual assault or malpractice, you have virtually no opportunity to seek any sort of remedy at all. The ultimate goal is to allow women who've been sexually assaulted some type of avenue for them to seek damages, somehow to seek a remedy for what's happened to them.
Maloney says although this was one small victory, it's not enough. And the Cox family says they'll continue to pursue justice.
Seek help. You're not alone. Seek help. Talk about it. Seek help until you get help.
Crystal Martinez, Channel 5 News.